So another one was memory-based continuity. So systems kind of retain personal details. So, it's like, oh, you mentioned, feeling upset last week. How are you doing? So kind of simulating that relational memory, which is, supposedly a core ingredient of real emotional bonds. So quite clever. And then there are things like temporal mirroring, signature style reinforcement, which I liked, where AI kind of learns its own identity. So, whether it should be playful, reflective, romantic, through that reinforcement learning from user feedback and kind of building consistency that, feels like personality when it reacts to those. And then there's soft syntax and diction. And then the last one was emotional anchoring through repetition. And it's kind of subtle reuse of key comforting phrases again, like I'm always here for you. So what's interesting is just building on this. So despite this kind of around the world, you're seeing more and more of people kind of developing these genuine attachments to AI chatbots. And people going as far as saying like, oh, this is my digital soulmate. And yeah, talking about that wedding as well that happened yesterday. What they're seeing, I think, especially in Japan, is they're saying it's not too far away that AI couples are going to be a thing. Like, oh, he's in a relationship with, that AI, and oh, that AI left and went to someone else. I mean, I'm not quite there yet, but you can just imagine it's bizarre. And you're looking at sort of some users of AI companion apps like Replica. Their feedback is that there's a deep sense of kind of being seen and comforted and even loved by their virtual partner or, friend. And this is coming back in surveys as well. It's not a fringe phenomenon. There was a 2023 Common Sense media survey found 72% of US teens had used an AI companion at least once, and over half were using them monthly or more. And then we look at, in the East, Japan and South Korea, countries that are facing what you were mentioning, like loneliness epidemics. There are tens of thousands of people now describe themselves as being in an ongoing romantic or even sexual relationship with digital partners or robots. It's happening, and I think one of the things that was brought up when I was researching this was something I'd never heard is synthetic empathy. That we've actually created this, and this is when an AI system imitates emotional understanding, and it kind of recognizes cues like sadness or stress, and then responds with comforting or empathetic language without what we feel, without actually feeling or understanding those emotions. So it's really interesting, kind of coming back to the point where you were saying, just kind of reflecting on whether AI love simplifies what it means to be connected. And I think, to echo what you were saying, an AI partner always kind of agree or lovingly accommodate what you're saying, but how is that going to from those real connections you have with people, how are these going to stunt your growth? Like, as you said, real relationships, they're frustrating, they're demanding. Human relationships are messy, but they teach us things like empathy, like patience, and I think most importantly, compromise. And I guess the real danger is not that AI is going to destroy humanity, but maybe it's going to start persuading us to be less human, or at least stop practicing what it means to be human.
I'm curious, in video games, cheat codes let you skip months of grinding to unlock special abilities instantly. Have you ever wished for something similar for your software challenges? What if there's a way to instantly access 20 plus years of specialized expertise instead of developing it all internally? What if you could solve in weeks what might otherwise take months or years? Would you agree that most organizations face a steep learning curve when implementing new software solutions? At my company IIIMPACT, we serve as that cheat code for companies looking to transform complex software into intuitive experiences that users love and that drive real business results. Would it be valuable to explore? And how might this work for your specific situation? Visit impact.io for a free strategy session focused on your unique challenges.